What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we are continuing our look at the Transformers trading card game, and we're doing something we've not done before. We're profiling a battle card, we're profiling an upgrade, we're profiling Cargo Trailer. You see, Cargo Trailer might be the most ridiculous upgrade we've got in the game as it stands at the moment. It's a little bit over the top good. It reads, put on trucks only. The upgraded character has +1 attack for each cargo trailer on it. Up to 3 cargo trailers can fit in its utility slot. Now, obviously, generally we would expect weapons to be the one which is increasing the attack. Of course, for those that are unaware, in the Transformers trading card game, each character can have 3 upgrades, 1 weapon, 1 attack, 1 utility. This breaks the rules of the game, allowing you to have 3 cargo trailer in your utility, and that's a little bit silly. Now, we need to make sure we read this correctly, because each cargo trailer has +1 attach for each cargo trailer. That means that if I've got 3 cargo trailer on my truck, each cargo trailer goes, oh, there's 3 cargo trailer attached, so I get +3 attack, and you get +9 attack. So if you have 1 cargo trailer, you get +1 attack. 2 cargo trailer, +2 attack for each, 4 in total. 3 cargo trailer +3 attack for each, 9 in total. So this is utterly over the top ridiculous. To put it in some kind of context, if you want to up your attack using an upgrade, the best thing you can do here is play Grenade Launcher. Grenade Launcher is a card that before the game came out and before all the cards were revealed, we looked at it and went, hang on a second, +4 attack, that's over the top. And Grenade Launcher has to be discarded or scrapped after you attack. So it's +4, but it's a one-time deal. Cargo Trailer is potentially +9. But it is only on trucks. So what we're going to do now quickly is have a quick look at all the trucks that are around. But the thing to remember is incredibly simple. Trucks and robots are not the same thing. So if we take Optimus Prime Battlefield Legend, in bot mode, it's a bot. In alt mode, it's a truck. You cannot attach this to bots, you can only attach it to trucks. So all of the ones that are trucks are only truck in alt mode. You can only attach it to one of these characters when they're in alt mode. Go back to my FAQ if you want more details on this, but if you then switch into bot mode, that's fine. You can only put it on trucks. Then if you switch back to bot mode, you're fine, but you can only put it on trucks initially. So what do we have? We have Autobot Hound Long Range Scout. It's an alright card. It's not one I'm a huge fan of, to be perfectly honest with you. But it's not too bad. +1 attack and defense in bot mode when you flip a white icon. And you can draw a couple of cards in alt mode. We've got Inferno Fearless Firefighter, a card I like very much indeed. Great stat. Attack of 8 in bot mode is silly. And when you flip to alt mode, you get to return all upgrades on a character to their owner's hand, which unfortunately, as we're going to see in a minute, is one of the great counters to Cargo Trailer. We've got Ironhide, who on the one hand is a 6 cost, yay! On the other hand is a vanilla card, so we're not loving it, to be honest with you. We've got Nemesis Prime Dark Clone, who might be the best character in the game. When you go through your scrap pile and you reshuffle it to make your deck, you gain +3 attack by putting a card under Nemesis Prime. So you start with an attack of 7. Every time you run through your deck, it goes up by 3. Then you potentially put 3 Cargo Trailer on, and you could just have a dumb attack here. I mean, if you've gone through your deck once, and you've got 3 Cargo Trailer on Nemesis Prime, you got an attack of 19, which is over the top. We have all 3 Optimus Prime. We got Autobot Leader, the 7 cost, which has Bold 1 or lets you draw a card. Freedom Fighter, the 12 cost, which has Bold 2 or lets you heal your Autobots. We literally profiled that yesterday. And Battlefield Legend, which is the one that either lets you play extra items or return items from the scrap pile to your hand. This is often considered, widely considered, the best Optimus Prime. It's great. The only other one we've got there, Sergeant Cup, and I did my bottom 10 characters. I put all these links in the description. And without getting into spoilerific territory, it was number 1 by a mile. This is regarded as the worst character in the game. Also, fun to note, the only Decepticon truck we have is Nemesis Prime. All the others are actually Autobots. So, it's a great upgrade card, but we do have a fair amount of upgrade hate at the moment. And the best one of it is the aforementioned Inferno. Inferno, when you flip into alt mode, you return all upgrades on a character to their hand. You then want to add that to security checkpoint, which makes your opponent discard all the upgrades from their hand. Yeah, security checkpoint's a little bit over the top when combined with Inferno. And we did talk about this in the videos about these two characters, but do remember that then in bot mode, Decepticon Shockwave makes you take 1 damage for each card you discard from your hand, or scrap from your hand. So not only will you lose all 3 cargo trailer when Inferno gets played, and then when security checkpoint gets played, but Shockwave will make you take 1 damage for each of them, which is a little bit of a pain. The other character that can get rid of them is Megatron Decepticon Leader. When you flip into alt mode, you may scrap a card from your hand and then scrap an enemy upgrade. And the best thing here is, let's say your opponent's got 3 cargo trailer on. If you use Megatron Decepticon Leader, you might only be scrapping 1 cargo trailer, but you turn it from a +9 attack into a +4, so you're actually dropping their attack by 5 when you do this, which is pretty great. But we do have some other ones here. Disarm returns all upgrades on a character to their owner's hand. We've also got Ramming Speed, which allows you to scrap an enemy upgrade. So there are a couple of other cards we can use here. But then similarly, we want to try and attach extra upgrades if we can, because we can only attach 1 upgrade per turn. Let's say you're playing Nemesis Prime with Optimus Prime. You really want to be getting all 3 cargo trailer on the board as quickly as possible. Although again, you really need to get them all on 1 character. You need to make a choice. If you put 2 on Nemesis and 1 on Optimus, that means Nemesis gets +4, Optimus gets +1, for a total of +5 attack. Whereas if you put all 3 on a character, you get +9, so they really do all need to go on 1 here. But you want to get them on as soon as you possibly can. So we've got the action card New Designs, which just lets you play an upgrade. If you're lucky, and you've got to have the exact right combination of cards in your hand, but if you play Brainstorm, that allows you to play 2 New Designs at once. Of course, that does revolve around you having a Brainstorm in hand, plus 2 New Designs, plus 2 cargo trailer. Shall we say it's not that likely you're going to have all of those in hand at once. But we do also have the upgrade card multi-tool. When you play it, it lets you play an upgrade. So you can basically play this, upping the attack of that character by 1, and then play a cargo trailer as well. Now, none of the trucks are actually specialists here. I've gone through the list, I've had a little bit of a check. There is no such thing as a specialist truck in the game at the moment, though that's not to say it won't change in the future. But we've got things like RC Skilled Warrior and Flame War Veteran Decepticon that are specialists, good cards, and 5 costs. I've profiled both of them, again, links in the description. So you could always play them as well if you like. And since we're going to be playing a whole bunch of upgrades here, couple cards I want to shout out just before we finish. Battle Ready gives each of your characters +1 attack until the end of the turn for each upgrade on it. So Battle Ready actually gets even sillier, because if you've got 3 cargo trailer on and a weapon and an armor, that's 5 upgrades, whereas you should only really be able to have 3, which then means Battle Ready gives you +5 attack, which is a little bit silly. Equipment Enthusiasm lets you draw a card for each of your upgrades, which again, it's pretty good. if you are playing a whole bunch of upgrades. So quite frankly, cargo trailer's a bit broken. And it's only useful on some cards, and one of the things that really stops it from being overpowered is that because you can only attach it to a truck, you've got to make sure that you are in the correct mode in order to do so. But honestly, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great upgrade, and you don't even need to be playing a truck deck. If you're playing a deck that has a truck in it, you're going to need a pretty gosh darn good reason to not be playing free cargo trailer. So, now that I've told you how great I think cargo trailer is, I would like you to tell me how great you think cargo trailer is. So let me know in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Go nuts, but please do remember the rule. Be nice, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and follow me over on Twitter at the Wossy, where I ramble about stuff. And it's fun. But by far the most important thing, as always, is to look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Plays.